there was an ordinary man. This man's life was changed completely by a North Korean girl.
So this girl was 16 years old, and she was sold to a 57-year-old Chinese farmer for about $1,000 US. And I was so moved. I couldn't believe that this little girl had suffered so much and had escaped from that situation.
Mike Kim has helped hundreds of defectors through their dangerous escape. What obstacles did these defectors have to overcome to reach a new life? On a sunny afternoon, dozens of people crowd into a bookstore to meet someone. The man of the hour is Mike Kim, who has flown in from Washington, D.C.
Northern Laos, standing in the back of a truck with 6 angry soldiers pointing their AK-47s at me.
He reads aloud vivid testimonials about escaping from North Korea, and his audience vicariously lives through the experience.
I can't believe what he's done, what he's taken away from his personal life, and it seems to me like it's just giving back to his heritage, his people, Korea, the Los Angeles community, the world community. I can't even tell you how much it means to. It's world service, actually.
It's very sobering, because you go through life in a place like LA and you don't realize often what's happening in other parts of the world. So to hear from someone who's been there, who's experienced it, it really brings you down to earth.
My goal is to raise awareness on North Korea, to let more people know what's going on in the human rights situation, and that's the book I saw as a strategic way to do that. So it's been great to see the response, see many people reading the book, and seeing the book lead to other things as well.
Escaping North Korea contains a story of 100 defectors who received help from Mike Kim.
저처럼 중국을 통해서 동남아를 거쳐서 한국으로 입국하는 케이스도 있고요. 지금 21세기에 그렇게 굶어서 그 길바닥에 쓰러져 있다라는 그 상황을 만든 나라가 과연 이 세상에 어디 있을까라는 생각을 해요. 서너 개 국경을 넘으면서 늘 이제 저는 그 잡히면은 그 자리에서 이제 죽는 게 더 편하다라는 생각을 늘 했었어요. 그래서 저뿐만 아니라 거의 모든 탈북자들은 늘 자살약 같은 거를 갖고 다니는 것 같아요. 저는 그랬어요.
Welcome to the show, Mike Kim. Stories of
not literally underground.
Mike founded the organization Crossing Border to help defectors near the Chinese border and has devoted the past 4 years to this service.
There are documented cases of Americans or South Koreans being killed or abducted because of this work by North Korean agents, right? So that was a very real risk. So I was detained in Laos for 2 days. I start off the introduction of my book talking about being held at gunpoint and being under house arrest for 2 days because we were helping North Koreans travel through this 6,000-mile modern-day underground railroad.
Mike lives in Washington, D.C.
We've been meeting to discuss ways in which I can translate my humanitarian background and now get involved here in Washington, D.C., which is such a strategic location to be to work on the North Korean subject. So we're going to continue the discussion on things that we can collaborate on together to work on the North Korean issue.
He left China 4 years ago, but he has not stopped working for the safety of defectors. Mike can confidently inform others about what he knows because he has seen and heard all of his stories directly. People trust him and are willing to help because they know that he had put his own life on the line for this cause.
Mike's efforts to draw attention to this issue are very important. I think he's doing it in a way that is designed to reach out beyond the specialist community to make this an issue of concern for the broader public.
Hollywood is the center of the world's movie industry. Mike has come here to prepare for his next big project. He is planning to adapt Escaping North Korea into a movie. Mike plans to direct the production, adaptation, and direction of the whole project. He visited Korea last year to find investors and actors, and the doors of Hollywood are slowly opening up to him. His experiences and passion cannot be taken lightly by anyone.
And it's actually kind of a funny story because I don't usually watch the Jon Stewart Daily Show, but the one night that I decided to watch it, Mike was doing an interview. And to me, it really blew my mind when I watched this interview because it was one of the most rare occurrences of somebody in the public speaking about North Korea, but also infused with a rare sense of humor.
Mike Kim has faced the pain of defectors head-on. He will continue to work to spread the word of North Koreans' ardent desire for liberty.
More than me going to help them, I think that they would teach me something about life. And one of my big takeaways is that the North Korean people are survivors, and they love life, and they have an amazing perseverance to overcome difficulties in their lives. And they have the misfortune of living in one of the most awful situations in the world today, yet they overcome and try to find a better life.